Alert Forecast, certified most accurate since 2004.
Well, we are certainly keeping an eye on the radar as we go to bed tonight, not because we're worried about severe weather or really even probably much in the way of thunder. It's just going to be a little bit of rain that's working its way through our area. And by the time you wake up tomorrow morning, it'll be long past us and it'll be down to our south and to our east. So really not a huge concern as we transition ourselves into the early parts of your Sunday. But what you can see here is certainly a lot more of that moisture working through the Detroit area, starting to enter into Toledo. And it's just now moving into our northern counties here. For the most part, it's been a pretty quiet and dry evening. We anticipated that that would be the case until this bigger batch of rain started to roll through. But it's not our only brush with rain here over the next couple of days. You go a little farther to the north, we've got this batch of rain and some thunderstorms trying to work through parts of Wisconsin there. That is going to be our afternoon activity tomorrow, where we may get just an isolated shower that tries to build back in. And then the farther back to the north and west you go, you start to see this next system of rain moving in. And that's going to give us another opportunity just for some light showers as we head into your Monday. So don't anticipate this to be washout days by any means. Tomorrow it's going to be very hit or miss. I think most of us are going to stay pretty dry for your Sunday. Maybe areas farther south and east, the better opportunity to see some of that rain. We'll show you that here in just a second. But by Monday, it's basically this big upper area of low pressure rotating through, bringing us one last round of rain before we really start to dry things out headed into this next week. And as we dry things out, we are really going to warm up that temperature as well. All right, here's your future view as we go through the rest of tonight. Again, you'll see this moisture starting to build in from the north. That's going to give you this better, more widespread opportunity to see some showers overnight tonight. It's possible we could get a random rumble of thunder out of this. But for the most part, this is just going to be a light rain that works its way in and out of here pretty quickly. You'll notice 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. The only thing that's really left across northeast Ohio, just a little bit of that cloud cover to get your day started. And for the most part, your morning, it's going to be filled with a lot more of that sunshine. So it is going to help warm that temperature up, upper 60s to low 70s by about midday. And then as we transition into the afternoon, temperatures will warm up. You'll notice from eastern communities to western communities, we're talking the low to mid 70s across our area. But here's a couple of those hit or miss showers that we were just mentioning. It's a fleeting chance. It's not going to be rain for everybody, but it certainly is our next best opportunity to see rain prior to the bigger system rolling in on Monday. And by bigger system, this is what I mean. Mostly cloud cover. You'll notice a couple of these showers moving in off the lake early on your Monday morning. But once we get into the afternoon, a lot of this activity starts to clear off to the east, drier air winds out, and it really helps to dry out our forecast here as we approach the middle part of the work week. But because winds are going to be gusty the next couple of days, do anticipate temperatures to be just a little bit cooler as we get the work week started. Tomorrow, you won't notice much of a difference. Again, low to mid 70s, that's pretty much in the ballpark of where we were earlier today. You may lose a degree or two at best tomorrow afternoon, but that would be about it. Temperatures return to the 70s by Tuesday, and then look at how quickly that temperature starts to climb Thursday, even Friday and Saturday of this next weekend. You'll notice we're staying closer to about average for where we should be as we approach Father's Day weekend. And there's a lot of consensus that once we get into next weekend, our pattern is really starting to flip towards a drier and likely above average temperature pattern, not only for us here, but across a good majority of the country. So if you are a summer weather lover, just give it till the weekend and you're really going to be basking. And I think temperatures more so on par with the mid to upper 80s by the time we get into Father's Day and even a little bit beyond. But here in the near term, you get that little bit of a taste of fall as we look ahead towards your Monday. Again, tomorrow, just a couple spot showers, maybe an isolated rumble of thunder as that boundary works in tomorrow evening, afternoon and evening. Temperatures mid 70s, coolest day going to be on Monday. And it's also going to be a chillier night as well. You'll notice that overnight into the 40s, and then we rebound fast. Next best opportunity to see potentially a shower or a thunderstorm Thursday night headed into Friday. We will watch that next rain opportunity because it may hold our temperature down a little bit to get next weekend started, but likely not enough by the time we get into Father's Day.